Hey bros! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a trip down memory lane to revisit the most epic games from 2005 to 2015. We're talking about the games that made you rage quit, the games that kept you up all night, the games that you still think about to this day. Get ready for some serious nostalgia because we're about to dive into a decade of gaming history. Let's do this! Need for Speed Most Wanted. This game was an absolute game changer when it hit the shelves back in 2005. It wasn't just another racing game, it was an adrenaline-pumping, heart-racing experience that kept you on the edge of your seat. This game was the bomb back in the day. The graphics were ahead of their time, the gameplay was smooth, and the storyline was gripping. You weren't just racing, you were part of an underground world where every race could be your last. Remember those intense police chases? They were the stuff of legends. The thrill of hearing those sirens in the distance, knowing that one wrong move could mean the end of your run. It was pure, unadulterated excitement. You're speeding down the highway, sirens blaring, cops on your tail, and you're just trying to outrun that one super aggressive cop cross. And the Blacklist. The Blacklist was a list of the most notorious racers in the city, and beating them was no small feat. Taking down those racing rivals one by one, climbing your way to the top. Good times, good times. Each rival had their own unique style and car, making every race a new challenge. The satisfaction of seeing your name climb higher on the Blacklist was unmatched. Plus, you could customize your car to look absolutely sick. The customization options were endless. From body kits to paint jobs, you could make your car truly your own. I'm talking about spoilers the size of a small child and enough neon lights to rival a disco floor. It wasn't just about speed, it was about style. Your car was an extension of your personality. This wasn't just a racing game, it was a statement. It was about proving yourself in a world where only the best survive. Every race, every customization, every police chase was a testament to your skills and determination. You weren't just playing, you were living the high-octane life of a street racing legend. The game captured the essence of street racing culture, making you feel like you were part of something bigger. It was more than just a game. It was an experience that left a lasting impact on everyone who played it. Next up we have The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion. Released in 2006, this game was a groundbreaking entry in the RPG genre, setting new standards for open-world exploration and player freedom. This game was absolutely massive. The world of Cyrodiil was sprawling, filled with diverse landscapes from lush forests to snowy mountains and bustling cities to eerie dungeons. I'm talking about a world so big you could literally get lost in it for weeks. And the quests. There were hundreds of them, each with its own unique story and challenges. You could spend hours just exploring and stumbling upon random dungeons and hidden treasures. Each dungeon had its own secrets and the thrill of discovery was unparalleled. And let's not forget about the character creation. Oblivion offered an incredibly detailed character customization system. You could spend hours just tweaking your character's nose or trying to get the perfect shade of green for their skin. The level of detail was astonishing, allowing players to create truly unique avatars. But hey, that was half the fun, right? The process of creating your character was an adventure in itself, setting the stage for the epic journey ahead. Oblivion was all about escaping into this vast fantasy world and becoming whoever you wanted to be. The game's immersive environment made it easy to lose yourself in its lore and adventures. Whether you wanted to be a noble knight, a sneaky thief, or a mage who just really liked setting things on fire, the game offered endless possibilities for role-playing. Oblivion had something for everyone. Its diverse character classes and gameplay variety ensured that no two playthroughs were ever the same. The game truly allowed players to craft their own unique stories within its expansive world. The combat system was another highlight, featuring epic battles and a wide array of magical spells. Whether you preferred melee combat or casting powerful spells, Oblivion catered to all playstyles. And let's not forget the guilds and factions. Joining the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, or the Dark Brotherhood added even more depth to the game, each with its own set of quests and storylines. The game's breathtaking scenery and dynamic day-night cycle made the world feel alive. Watching the sunset over the Imperial City or exploring under the moonlight added to the immersive experience. The modding community also played a huge role in Oblivion's longevity. Fans created countless mods that added new content, improved graphics, and even introduced entirely new quests and areas to explore. Oblivion's lasting legacy is undeniable. It influenced countless RPGs that followed, and remains a beloved classic to this day. Its impact on the gaming world is still felt, and it continues to be a benchmark for open-world RPGs. Halo 3, baby! This game was legendary. Released in 2007, it was the third installment in the epic Halo series, and it took the gaming world by storm. The anticipation leading up to its release was palpable, with fans eagerly awaiting the chance to step back into the boots of Master Chief. It was the game that made you call in sick to school or work just so you could stay home and play all day. The campaign mode was gripping, with a storyline that kept you on the edge of your seat. But it wasn't just the story that had us hooked. The multiplayer was where it was at. Hours upon hours were spent battling it out online, honing our skills and climbing the ranks. The variety of maps and game modes kept things fresh and exciting, ensuring that no two matches were ever the same. Remember those epic custom games with your friends? Whether it was a chaotic free-for-all or a meticulously planned team strategy, custom games allowed for endless creativity and fun. We spent countless nights laughing and strategizing, creating memories that would last a lifetime. Forge mode was a game-changer, letting you create your own maps and game modes. It was a playground for the imagination, where you could build anything from a simple obstacle course to a complex battlefield. The possibilities were endless, and it added a whole new layer of depth to the game. And who could forget about those insane kill streaks? Achieving a kill streak was a testament to your skill and strategy, and it felt incredibly rewarding. Each kill streak brought a rush of adrenaline, pushing you to play even better. Getting a nuke was like winning the lottery. It was the ultimate achievement, a moment of pure triumph that you could brag about for days. The sheer excitement and satisfaction of reaching that milestone were unmatched. Halo 3 wasn't just a game, it was a social event. LAN parties and online sessions brought people together, creating a sense of community and camaraderie. It was a way to bond with friends, both old and new, over a shared love of gaming. It was a way to connect with friends and blow off some steam. The laughter, the friendly competition, and the shared experiences made it more than just a pastime. It was a way to escape the stresses of everyday life and immerse yourself in a world of fun and excitement. And let's be real, it was also a great way to work on your trash-talking skills. The banter and playful teasing added an extra layer of enjoyment to the game. It was all in good fun, and it made the victories even sweeter, and the losses a bit more bearable. Chapter 4, Grand Theft Auto 4. This game was dark, gritty, and seriously addictive. You played as Niko Bellic, a war veteran trying to escape his past and make a new life for himself in Liberty City. But of course, things don't exactly go according to plan. GTA 4 was all about exploring this sprawling urban jungle, getting caught up in crazy missions, and causing as much mayhem as possible. And let's not forget about the cheats. Remember spawning a tank in the middle of Times Square? Good times. GTA 4 was a wild ride from start to finish, and it's a game that I still go back and play to this day. Chapter 5, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This game was intense. From the controversial No Russian mission to the fast-paced multiplayer, Modern Warfare 2 kept you on the edge of your seat. This was the game that introduced the world to the power of the nuke, and let me tell you, getting that first nuke was an experience like no other. Modern Warfare 2 was all about adrenaline-fueled action, and those heart-stopping moments that made you want to throw your controller across the room. But hey, that's what made it so great, right? Chapter 6, Red Dead Redemption. This game was a masterpiece. It was a Western epic that told a compelling story of redemption, revenge, and the changing times. You played as John Marston, a former outlaw forced to hunt down his old gang. The world Rockstar created was breathtaking, from the dusty plains to the bustling towns. And the soundtrack? Pure perfection. Red Dead Redemption wasn't just a game, it was an experience. It was a game that stayed with you long after you finished playing it. Chapter 7, The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. This game needs no introduction. It's the game that launched 1,000 memes and inspired countless hours of gameplay. Skyrim was all about freedom. You could go anywhere, do anything, and be anyone you wanted to be. Want to be a dragon-slaying warrior? Go for it. Want to be a stealthy thief who steals cheese wheels in their spare time? Knock yourself out. Skyrim didn't judge. It was a world of endless possibilities, and that's what made it so special. Chapter 8, Halo 4, released in 2012. This game had some big shoes to fill, and while it might not have reached the same heights as its predecessors, it was still a solid entry in the Halo franchise. Halo 4 introduced us to a new enemy, the Prometheans, and gave us a deeper look into Master Chief's past. The multiplayer was still a blast to play, even if it did feel a little different from what we were used to. Halo 4 might not be the most memorable Halo game, but it was still a worthy addition to the series. Chapter 9. Grand Theft Auto V, released in 2013. This game was absolutely massive. We're talking about a world so big it makes Liberty City look like a parking lot. GTA V gave us not one but 3 playable characters, each with their own unique personalities and storylines. And then there was GTA Online, which took the open-world mayhem to a whole new level. GTA V was a technical marvel, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in a video game. It was a game that had it all: action, humor, drama, and enough content to keep you entertained for hundreds of hours. Chapter 10. Mario Kart 8, released in 2014. This game was pure fun. It was the kart racing game we all knew and loved, but with a fresh coat of paint and some awesome new features. The anti-gravity sections were a blast to play, and the new tracks were some of the most creative and challenging in Mario Kart history. Mario Kart 8 was a reminder that sometimes the simplest games are the most fun. It was a game that you could enjoy with friends and family of all ages, and it's a game that I still play to this day. And there you have it, bros, the most popular games from 2005 to 2015. We've seen some amazing titles that defined a generation of gaming. From intense shooters to sprawling RPGs, these games had it all. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Until next time, bros, stay awesome!